Ladies, gents, good afternoon. 16th of April 2020, US market is about to open. Horrible. Again, jobless claims, weekly jobless claims, above 5 million. In total, last 4 weeks, crossed 20 million. I found some stats that, post 2008 financial crisis, there was a 20 plus million job created over the course of 10-12 years, right? All of them gone within 4 weeks. Also, Philadelphia Fed index, horrible, much worse what the market was expecting. S&P is testing weekly open. Gold, after the spike higher, rejection, the whole move to the upside, looks like there is some kind of the disconnection going on. We are going to discuss some kind of the relaxation which might happen in Europe. That's next, and of course the core thing is we are going to go through few charts. We are going to monitor first 5-minute trading range when it comes to the S&P 500. So hopefully we are going to find at the beginning of the US cash session some kind of the setups. Without a further delay, let's go and check what is going on. Okay, that's S&P, but you know what, guys, there should be a little bit more movements when it comes to the DJ. We are lower here. Let me check. No, yeah, we are below the weekly open, quite below the weekly open. There are some levels I like to see. There are some levels I like to see closer to the weekly open when it comes to the DJ related to the today's price action. Okay. And we just started. That's the high for now, that's the low for now, and that's the daily open. All right, there are some relaxation when it comes to the, for example, Spain. There are some relaxation going on in other countries. For example, Swiss said that the doctors, hairdressers, some massage cabinets are gonna be able to reopen 26th of April, right? Also, I've seen some comments from the Merkel side. It was translated from the German into English, so hopefully the translation was correct. Then I translated to myself into my mother language. Anyway, what is scary, what the fight is going on when it comes to the coronavirus is that, for example, right now, probably in Germany, it might be a little bit different in other countries. I think that the Merkel was saying about the Germany that, you know, it's like one person for now is spreading or having the influence into another one person. It's 1-to-1, right? And that's what, based on the Merkel comments, it's what they're trying to hold. Because if we are going to move higher by 10%, that the one person is infecting 1.1 person, right? Then we might, in Germany, we might get short of the medical equipment around the October, November. But if we are going to switch to 1.2, that the one person is infecting 1.2 person, then Merkel said that something between the June and July, and we might run out of the hospital, of the space in the hospitals, right? So hopefully the translation was good. I didn't miss much anything, but that's showing how scary it is. Of course, the highest number in US After some lower days, higher numbers in Spain, waiting for the numbers from Italy and France. Doesn't look good, guys, to be honest with you. But anyway, market looks like don't care. There's, well, that's what I've said. It's some kind of the disconnection, taking into the consideration the low we've seen and where we are right now. So that's, I can believe that it's some kind of the disconnection. Anyway, the funny market behavior, the most funny market behavior was right after the today's weekly jobless claims, because it was spiked down and initially we went a little bit higher, right? It was looks like market was looking for something they got last week from the Fed, right? With the horrible jobless claims, immediately we've seen the Fed action. Fed was trying to mask that horrible jobless numbers. It didn't materialize, guys, this time, but it was funny to watch, and that's what I've been looking for, how the market is going to react right after the data, and if we are going to get anything from the Fed. Looks like we didn't. House of Democrats preparing, I don't remember the correct name, I'm sorry, guys. But anyway, it looks like the people who are going to earn less than $130,000 per year, they are gonna be eligible for $2,000 per month for doing nothing. Well, I do understand what is going on. It's like, you know, trying to close, you know, don't get me wrong, but it looks like it's trying to make people blind, right? Okay, got the money, to avoid the situation that they are getting out, right, to the streets, some kind of the riots we've seen in the Middle East, for example, that okay, you guys bailed out all the companies or your colleagues, but what about us, right? And looks like it's People Act or something like this, the US document called, I will check it, guys, I will check it. Anyway, first 5-minute trading range, let's have a look where we are and what if we can do something about that. Well, it looks like it might be the chance, but not based on the first 5-minute trading range, based eventually on the 1-to-1. 1 second, let's have a look what we have. This is the pre-market rise. I wonder if we can see something similar, but if that would be the case from here, that would bring the retest of the levels I've been talking about, right? Not sure if we are going to get that high. Next thing I'm going to watch and look for might be the size. Let's see if that's 3 times upside. Well, guys, that could work out eventually. That could work out. So for now, in my opinion, cash open as a first supply and then triple the first 5-minute trading range, move towards the supply based on the weekly open and also based on the chart. That could work out as a supply level as well. Well, guys, finally, to be honest with you, currently I'm living in a place where right here, right now, should be beautiful weather, but to be honest with you, for the last more than 15 days, I had just 2 days, and not whole days, just, you know, a few hours where there was beautiful weather. Otherwise it was cloudy, rainy and stuff like this. But looks like outside is getting a little bit better. So maybe, I'm not saying today, but tomorrow or maybe over the weekend, I'm going to, you know, I'm in full lockdown still, but I've got a very nice place inside the community, inside the neighbor. I can go out. If the weather is gonna be nice, I'm going to make some vlog maybe, as I did previously, right? To be honest with you, I'm not sure if I've shared with you, but it wasn't lockdown yet, but I decided to stay home from the almost 15 or 16 of the February. At the beginning, when I was lucky enough to wake up very early morning, then I went for a walk when there was an empty beach. But I was trying to avoid the other people, right? It was before the lockdown, but then for me, taking into the consideration that I started mid-February, so for me right now it's like 2 months, guys, today, right? It's like 2 months, almost 2 months for me. Well, that's how it looks. No Riley for now. Let's have a look, because there is one more chart I like. It's a pound yen, and I'm looking to sell, of course, as well. I'm looking for a retest of some levels related to the weekly open or yesterday high. So I'm going to make some lines here, and that's the weekly open, so blue dotted line. Well, let's go. The things in UK are getting crazy as well, so that's why I'm still staying negative when it comes to the pound. Okay, so what I'm looking for, I don't like this lower shadow yesterday. I want to see what is going on over the course of this beginning of the US session, as well as what is going on closer to London fix, right? But I like this supply here. I like this supply, and the small exposure could be in place. Well, I have to still a little bit of the patience. But I like here with very tight stop and at least retest of the yesterday low. But from the medium term perspective, right, I think that that's the first target, right? The break of that weakness. Okay. So that might be that after the yesterday low, the next target retest of this latest weakness, especially the 50% of that zone. Okay, might change a little bit of that color. Guys, don't forget that you can monitor the trades I'm doing. The link is in the description. So for now, today, watching the developments on the US indices as well as the pound JPY, and I'm gonna to watch Australian dollar still, right? We were discussing Australian dollar yesterday, very late towards the, or even after the US close, so you can get back to the archive section and watch yesterday recording when it comes to the Australian dollar. So guys, stay home, stay safe, don't be trapped. Not that many fireworks I would expect, right? But either closer towards the European session close, or maybe during the second part of the US cash market, some more fireworks will come to the market. Of course, I'll make an update if necessary. So that's it from me here, guys. Thank you very much. Again, watching indices, watching pound yen. Cheers and bye.